peace, 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 peace. Welcome to the show. Tis the first show after my birthday, so welcome. And it is also the first live stream of the month of July, which means today in the after show, we're going to have an after show for Tier 1 and Tier 2 members, as well as Tier 1 and Tier 2 patrons. Yes, we're going to have ourselves 2 live streams today. Welcome, everybody. Hi, Krabi. Hi, Velasquez. Hi, Monarch. Hi, Aish. Hi, Tat. Mahora. Kelly Carrick. Debbie. Shaban, Divana Budget. Nata Dida. Caroline Steele. And Velasquez. Everything is like flowing. Wait, hold on. Okay. Brenda, Obedi Turino, Kravi. How's it going, everybody? Thumb up the live stream. Even if you're the gerbil and the banana, you can still at least thumb it up. If you're stealing everything else, at least you can give credit and you could thumb up. How's it going, everybody? Hey, Ricardo. How's it going? So we have one heck of a show today. Hi, Lyndon Alaska. Oop. Hi, Stian. Shifa Bukhari. Hey, guys. Foodie on the go. Oh, love you too, sweetie. Love you, Dacob. Thank you, thank you. You guys, we have one heck of a show. As you might know, the Paris Haute Couture Fashion Week is happening right now. And they are showcasing their pieces for the fall-winter 25/26 collection. So basically, if you are an haute couture client and you see the shows now, like tomorrow or in the next few days, if you're still in Paris, you go to the showroom, you order what you want, they have your measurements, and then in a couple of months, the outfit is ready for you, just in time for winter, darling. Now, speaking of winter and haute couture, I just discovered yesterday that, one of my favorite, actually, no, not one of my favorite documentary of all times is Grey Gardens by the Maisley brothers, Little and Big Edie. Little did I know that a couple of years before the Maisleys in the late 70s shot Grey Gardens with Little and Big Edie, there was another attempt at shooting a documentary with Little and Big Edie by Lee Radziwill, none other than her cousin, and Mr. Beard as well, the photographer, and the filmographers who were working with them were the Maisleys. Guess what? Then a couple of years later, the Maisleys then did their own show, their own version of Grey Gardens, but the original was, they started shooting 6-7 years earlier, and then they just shot 4 reels, and then they stopped filming. That project was then shelved, and then a couple of years later the Maisleys came in. Anyway, why am I saying all of this? I don't know. Because of Little Edie, Big Edie, Fashion Week, haute couture. Oh, because of Lee. So Lee Radziwill was very much into haute couture. So that kind of, I was thinking about her. Everything is connected. So thank you, Siobhan. That house is so cute and beautiful. Look at that. Very colorful today. Nice colors. Also this side. Oh, I want to sit on that couch and that sofa. Hi, Katana. Yeah, the banana. Don't you know it? Nectarine Man, how's it going? I get Dacob and Chanel haute couture in the same day.
Chanel!
Matter of fact, Chanel today, actually just a couple of minutes ago, presented to the internet their haute couture show. However, they have already done the haute couture show twice today live for 2 different audiences, and then they filmed the first time when they did it, and then they kind of needed time to edit quickly, and they've uploaded the video, which just streamed on their channel, and we're going to review it today here. Good morning, Kev. And then, as if that were not enough, we're also going to review Schiaparelli's show. And then we have a lot to talk about in the after show. In the after show, amongst other things, we're also going to review, and just like that, season 3, episode 6. So that's something to look forward to in the after show. And I have something like a hair somewhere, which is driving me nuts, I tell you, nuts. So we're going to also have a conversation about episode 6 of the new Sex of the City. Oh man, because we have stuff to talk about. And then, you know, some good old gossip and shade in the after show. So, you know what? I want to say let's start with Schiaparelli because like they did it already. You know, they did their show yesterday. And let's start reviewing Schiaparelli quickly before we jump into Chanel. I want to say I hope everybody's had a wonderful beginning to the month of July. Look, you're here with me to just, you know, get your minds off of weird stuff going on in the world. So we're just here. I'm here to entertain you, darling. And if you like what you see, tip your host right here. Thank you very much. Bling. And then we're going to let it go. Let it go. Miss Ainur, thank you so much. Today,
Miss Ina tipped $25. Happy birthday, darling Dacob. I'm just now watching your show.
Thank
Love.
you. Thank
Schön,
you.
dass es dich gibt.
Thank you so much, Miss Ainur. Today, we're going to do ourselves, because it's a Chanel Haute Couture show, I wanted to do the camellias again, and I wanted to do, and I don't know what the hell is going on. There is a hair somewhere on my nose, and I cannot see it. I feel it, but I can't. Tickles me, but I don't see it. And I wanted to do a symbol of hope, because it's Chanel's last studio collection without Blasi. So I wanted the sunflower yellow. So let's see how that works. Oh, a beautiful color. Miss Ainur. There you are. I really, really want this to be all like yellowy, this kind of dandelion and sunflower yellow. If you know your Crayolas, you know the dandelion, which has been discontinued, by the way. Anyway, so good old son of Texas preacher man, Schiaparelli. Yeah. Yes, we're gonna also deal with that. Hi, Christian Estacio. Brown Bunny. Yes, happy belated birthday to our beloved Cancerian beauty, the Super Dacob. Thank you, Brown Bunny. Hi, Finley. Good morning. Hi, Cinnamon Roll. All right. Let's do Schiaparelli first. Schiaparelli has a very interesting approach to their haute couture presentation this year when it comes to digital presence on YouTube. You're going to see their entire haute couture show. They have condensed it in 34 seconds on their YouTube channel. Are they going to issue also a longer video in the next days? I don't know, but I thought, perfect. I don't want to dedicate more than 34 seconds to Dingleberry anyway. Everything I say in this live stream is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. And I'm not sponsored. So basically what happens is, they have a 34-second video showcasing their haute couture highlights, I guess, maybe the whole show. I don't know. We're going to watch the 34 seconds and then we're going to rewatch it and pause on the individual looks in case I want to review them. So it does fall under fair use, utilizing the video from their YouTube channel, because we will be reviewing the show. There's not going to be any music on 34 seconds. You're going to hear me blabba. All right, let's see this. Hi, Brenda. Schiaparelli Haute Couture, Fall Winter 25-26. 34 seconds. It's fast. It's like bam, 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 wham, bam. No, thank you, ma'am. And I mean, yeah, okay, you know. They call this Back to the Future. They call this collection Back to the Future. At least the title of the YouTube video is Back to the Future. And yeah, I mean, are there futuristic references? Potentially. And okay, that's it. So that's that. I mean, nothing we haven't seen before. You know, we got beautiful models to look at. Yeah, that's great, you know, and love to see Teddy, right? Always good to see her. Brown Bunny says sorry to this collection chat. Mahora says at least Alex Alex Gonzani is serving. Yeah. That's it, says Nectarine Man. Yeah, that's it. Finley says, then they need a DeLorean. Yeah. Back to the Future. There was no DeLorean, was there? But yeah, Alex is in it. Well, you know. I don't understand. It's all been seen. Yeah, it's all been seen. I would wear most of it, to be honest, a cinnamon roll. Uh, yeah, yeah. I mean, is it wearable? Sure. If you have the money, everything is wearable. Meh. So anyway, okay, so no one needs more than 34 seconds of that, says Ted. Well, now we're gonna replay it look for look. Let me try to pause it. It's nice clothes. It is couture, yeah. It's haute couture, Nectarine Man, yeah. Okay. Pause. So yeah, the long sleeves, terrible fit in the waist. You can see like right here under the armpit, there's that plump, it not fitted correctly. The tights are also very dark. The shoes seem to be ill-fitted and really tight right at the beginning of the bridge. The sleeves, overlong sleeves, yeah, okay, we've seen it a gazillion times. That hat that is reminiscent of a torero hat. Yeah, okay, like, sure. The dark black lipstick. Does it look good? Yeah, it looks like something from the 80s. Do we care? Like, you know what I mean? Like, what's new? What's new, babes? Like, what's new? Yeah, it's giving a little bit Dolce Gabbana. Yeah, Debbie. Well, Shaban says, well, that's not the tailoring I'm talking about. What do you expect from Dingleberry? He is from Texas after all. He probably spent more time grooming his beard than he did fitting these clothes. So, Mr. Dingleberry, maybe next time, less time in front of the mirror and more time fitting your outfits. Allegedly. So let's see the next one. Cha. The transparency, we've seen this sheer stuff. Again, Dolce Gabbana. Yeah. Very 1995, fall, winter. God, I just... And the front row is it's a whole other shit show. Like the front row is a whole other asylum in its own respect. Anyway, the front row is just wow. The cringe. Yeah. This is why this is why it's the end of fashion and luxury. Like, these are the people who are supposed to represent us. And anyway, no words. Okay, next. Even she's depressed. The model. Now this is giving me Yves Saint Laurent vibes. You know, cultural appropriation. We have a little bit of the torero, the toreador. You know, the little tassel at the bottom is reminiscent. And then also we have the shoulder, those kind of little pads. And we're going to have even more this torero vibe in upcoming looks. Black lipstick, we always love it, been seen a gazillion times before. Monsieur Manuel says, very Jean-Louis Scherer. Brenda says, he's just in the right moment at the right time in history. That's it. Elsa did it all. Yeah. The worst of the worst is Mahora. Cinnamon Roll says this is cute. The guy in the boots looks like he's having a dump. He pooping. He pooping and Dingleberry be scooping. You never know who's into what. Cinnamon Roll says, yes, everything screams YSL. The question is, why YSL doesn't do this, but they do that? Because YSL is more clever and isn't copying too much of the past, instead is moving forward. Maybe that's the answer. Next. That scrunchy hat. Ugh. Okay, now we've introduced a bit of Chanel into the mix. We just didn't have the time to finish the sleeves. But we did the shoulder pads. And the tinsel is there as well. It's ready, and when you don't need the tinsel for your vest anymore, you can recycle or upcycle the tinsel for your Halloween tree instead of the Christmas tree, you know. The only person from the front row that is giving me the gives is this lady right here with the Marilyn Monroe wig. That Marilyn Monroe wig. Ah, she's giving, okay? She's serving. Everything else is trash. Okay, moving on. I'm so bored of this. Of these padded hips like aliens giving me Teddy Mugler. It failed for Teddy Mugler's revival, and this is why Teddy Mugler is now failing. And it also fails here. You know. Next. It's so sad that people are saying that this is amazing because like they have nothing, like there's nothing else in fashion right now, so people say this is amazing. Do you see what I mean? Like this like this is the highlight of Fashion Week. Like, girl, give me a break, really. Okay, next. The model is so depressed, and so am I. And yeah, okay, we've seen this technique a gazillion times already. The loofah sponge on the red carpet. I already have an idea who's going to wear this on the red carpet. Cometh next award season. Yeah, next. Yeah, tailoring is okay, but I mean, so boring, so dull that everything is so it's been done before. And I'm like, yeah, look, it's fine if you want to reference archival pieces and you want to keep it very archival, sure. But Nick Dreamman says, don't want to make this a gender thing, but why are men in the front row allowed to turn up like they just coming back from a grocery run while the ladies' hair, heels, and everything? Well, not all the ladies. Some of the ladies also look like they just jumped off of a pole in some cheap stripper joint. But some of them look like they would have rather seen Yoji Yamamoto show than this. And so they've dressed for Yoji, but they sat front row to watch some Texas tackiness, trying to imitate archival, historic French brands. Oh, Texas. Okay, next. Ugh. I can't. This is like this is so boring. I mean, maybe at the end of the day, maybe, just maybe, Schiaparelli has to play it safe. Maybe their numbers aren't that good after all, so he had to do some really safe collection here. Kari says, yeah, the Texan choir boy? Yeah. Kelly Carrick says, this is a depressed show. Yeah. Monsieur Mama says, Ungaro from 1984, baby. Karen says, that dress is way too modest for the modern red carpet shows. Tat says, so unimaginative and boring. Shaban says, that cowboy hype piece is killing me. And you never know. He looks like he could be 60 years old. You never know. Okay, moving on. Next. I guess Dingleberry was the only one who enjoyed watching the new Joker movie, and so felt inspired by that atrocious music clip that the starlet did with the Munchkin. Okay, moving on. I'm so tired of this padded hip thing, the tricks that they use, you know. Girl. This is like, we've seen this a gazillion times in the past 10 years. Next. Here we're referencing Orlan. She is a French artist who in the 70s and 80s kind of altered her appearance and added, which is these pustules that you see here, she actually put two into her forehead to look like horns. And this is kind of, I guess, referencing her. Back to the Future, you see, like alien vibes. But again, it's like a, yeah, like Mahora said, like Shein version of Thierry Mugler. And look how terribly it flows. So I guess these are pants. It's not a skirt. But it doesn't, you see how it falls down as this model is kind of stepping forward? It wrinkles really badly. The fit is, oh my God, the textile. Oof. Karen says brands only do revivals when they're scared of the future. Moving on. Okay, now we're referencing the 30s with a smidge of mod from the 60s. Yeah, does it look like it's from Vogue? Yeah. Yeah, sure. Okay. But I'd rather buy the vintage version, not the new one for like 10 times the price, because they're going to charge you way more for the new one than if you get a vintage one. And why would I pay more for a new one than for a vintage one that was made better with better raw materials? And the original is the original. This is the copy, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Moving on. The shoe, just the shoe with the whole thing, these eyeballs, the whole dress with eyeballs, just and that mauve capelet sagging from the back. This is so bad. This is just awful, 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 awful. Moving on, next. And here we have the Toreador. Sure, why not? Just appropriate Spanish culture, and you know, we love that. Just, sure, why not? Like, this hasn't been done a gazillion times before. Next. Yeah, again, we have a mod look. We're referencing the 60s here. Is it flattering on the body? Sure. Is it haute couture worthy? Like, I don't know how much they charge for this, but I'm thinking 40, 50,000 euro, 40,000 at least, 30 to 40,000. Like, you know what I mean? Pret-a-porter, maybe. This is not haute couture. Next. Oh, these are the worst. When they start doing all of these little kind of like fans on top of each other and then they tell you, we did it all by hand. I'm like, just because you're doing a gazillion little steps by hand doesn't make it better. Does it make it tacky? Yeah. Better? No. And look how terribly fitted the torero outfit is on the back of the model that's in the back. You can see in the butt area, they didn't like tighten it properly in the back because you need an arch. The toreador actually has an arch, like a corset in the back that tightens and creates an arch before the butt starts. This is like totally flat. Look how unflattering that outfit is on the model. And if it's unflattering on the model who's a size 0, you can imagine how unflattering it's going to be on anybody else. Karen says they somehow made a size 0 model look oversized. Okay, moving on. Okay, so now this material is so awful. The wrinkles are terrible. And then they added these horse type of saddles on the shoulders, thinking like they did something there. Oh my God, this is just... this I don't know. This is like Jeremy Scott from Wish, you know? Jeremy Scott from Wish. Okay, next. This is early 80s, late 70s. This is cute. This is cute. You know, it's also referencing the 30s. This is cute, but is this haute couture? No. No, this is pret-à-porter. But this is cute, you know. Again, nothing special, nothing groundbreaking. It's just, it's doing what it's doing. And she looks fabulous with this on. But yeah, this is cute. Next. Oh, again, this is terrible. So unflattering on the body. Shows all the parts that you want to usually hide. And then this weird diamond shaped cut of fabric really is attached so poorly to the bottom drapery. It tugs on it and it's just so unflattering. It creates wrinkles in all the wrong places. Next. Yeah, the Pierrot look, you know, with the oversized jacket again. Oh, by the way, the dress from before with the black model, look at that. Even from the back, beautiful. Not haute couture, but love it. She looks stunning in it. And now this lady here with a little Pierrot vibe with the Rick Owens shoulders. Yeah, no. Terrible fit. Terrible. The way that the fabric is kind of draping the body, it creates shadows and wrinkles in all the wrong places. This is just bad. Bad, 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 bad. And that bag, I cannot see that bag anymore. Like they've overdone it. Oh yeah, Mahor says the bag is so ugly. They thought they did something. Yeah. All right. Next. I mean, it looks great on her. You know, the red color, you need a good, either very well tanned body or darker, deeper skin tone. Otherwise, this is going to be a fail. But sure, why not? But it doesn't give me Schiaparelli vibes, though. Okay, next. Yeah, I mean, this is giving me Gautier meets Valentino's red. Meh. On a good body with good curves, this can look nice. Is it groundbreaking? Something we've never seen before? No. But it can look good on the right body. Okay, next. Yeah, Jessica Rabbit. That's right. Apricot, that's a good one. So here we are entering kind of corsetry from the front, tied, and then we have a little bit of Chinese references in the shoulders. Um, this is going to look terrible on most women. This is very, very hard to pull off. And then the collar, which I don't know if is it detachable or not. I would have preferred the look without the necklace collar, whatever that is. Rosanna, maybe you should fix your screen. This is not orange, it's red. Okay, next. Okay, another Toreador. We'll go. Yeah, Satan Lucifer says, I've never understood the hype with Dingleberry Schiaparelli. It feels like the designs are only admired because hardly any other house is offering ostentatious extravagance. But this isn't even ostentatious extravagance. I just think that people are just have lost any balls. I think all of these people that are invited front row, they do not dare criticize because they want to get invited next year again. So they're all going to lie to you that everything is fine and dandy. You know, we're so used to everybody lying to us anyway. You know, that's kind of 2025. 2025 is the year of lies. You know, everybody's just everything is fine. Like just live in echo chamber that just tells you no, everything is fine. I'm like, wait, there's literally an asteroid coming towards planet Earth and it's about to hit. No, there isn't. The news say it's not true. So that's what we're living at here. So all of these bimbos sitting here in the front row filming this like there's no tomorrow. They're going to be praising this show, and all of the lambs and lemmings who are going to comment under their Instagram posts and TikTok posts, and they're going to say, "Oh my God, this is talent. This is genius. Dingleberry's genius." I'm like, all of these people, they're so annoying. These noises, their noises are so annoying. They are so characterless. They have no identity. They have no personality. They have no strength. They have no intellect. They have absolutely no strength to resist. They have all fallen victim complicitly to the system. Next. I guess he had Kim Kardashian in mind when he designed this monstrosity. Next. Because, like, who else is going to wear this stuff? The Kardashians, and a few other starlets. Sure, the volume is interesting, but I can't help but think it's kind of amateur. Anyway, next. Oh man, with his little plates, the chest plates, with the breast plates, and then like a necklace on top. And this is his Back to the Future theme? Okay. I mean, I guess his vision for the future is it doesn't go past the 60s. Okay, next. And this is the last one, I think. No, it's not. Yeah, this one is okay. This one is giving me Schiaparelli. I like those little frilly things which look like they might be fur surrounding the bordure, the trim, outer trim of the cape, and then here coming up the neck. It looks like fur. I don't think it's feathers. That's interesting. The tulle at the bottom just kind of poking out. This is an interesting, it would be interesting to see her open it. Like, how does this function and what is underneath? If there's a form of transformation here, like a metamorphosis of sorts, then this is kind of interesting. It has a burst of a galaxy on it. Sure. Sure. Why not? And then let's see. Is that it? Yeah, 4 seconds to go. I think that's it. Oh, right. Alex coming last. Alex serving side eye. That's exactly this is how I look at this collection. This frame of Alex frozen, like, yeah, that's me side eyeing this entire collection. You know, there you go. Here I go. Jen says he's trying too hard and it shows. I don't know. To me, it looked kind of lazy, this collection. Il Faro says, sembra una sfilata fatta perché sì, perché sì. Dove non perché... No, aspetta. Perché sì, dove. Non perché avevano qualcosa da dire. Okay. The background light at top completes the look. The spotlight. Yeah. But Alex's side eye, like... All right. And that's it, I think. Yeah, Asian Marilyn Monroe. She's serving. Okay, that's that. As they say, that's all. Can you believe? Hi, Positive Foodie. Hello, Dacob. Hello, Mods and Fashion Bunker. Hi, Chief Wiggum. Yeah, I know, Kev, we're done. I know, it was so annoying, right? In other news, okay, Claudia, is that breaking news? No. Donatella Versace is abandoning ship. She will no longer be the artistic director of the House of Versace. She has stepped down after 30 years of working for her brother's Maison and will now embody the role of brand ambassador at the House of Versace. However, she has delivered one last artistic direction. And that last artistic direction would be for the upcoming, I think, fall-winter ad campaign, which was the last show that she directed. Or was it the spring-summer? I can't really remember anymore. My hair is a mess. Guys, it's all over the place. Okay. So, what did she say? In a press release, Donatella said the campaign was all about friendship, loyalty, and love. And I'm going to try to say it in Donatella's own special way. It's all about friendship, loyalty, and love. And let's show the Mert and Atlas photo shoot. This is the ad campaign, you guys. One last time, we have Kate Moss and Claudia Schiffer to represent Versace under the guidance of Donatella. It is kind of sad, isn't it? That it's the end of an era. They both look fabulous. Now, The styling for this look is atrocious. It's also giving me Madonna for Hard Candy, the photo shoot before the retouching. Claudia looks incredible, but it's so fascinating how the ladies look amazing, no matter the age. But what I find so fascinating, Claudia was thicker in the 90s than she is now. Now, they probably also retouched all of this, but she's more slender and dried out now than she was in the 90s, which makes her look more mature. Now, I don't know if this is like Ozempic or if she's just skinnier now for whatever reason, but like, and the hair is more flat, like it's not like voluminous like it was in the 90s. Like, I see this and I think, okay, so this is modern Versace, but also it makes me sad because I think to myself, geez, Louise, Donatella, it's been 30 years and we're still stuck on the Barocco print. And the Animalier, the Maculato, like, and the Medusa chunky necklaces, like, I get it, like this has become Versace's kind of signature thing, but I'm like, this is your goodbye collection and you are giving us archival pieces yet again. So in 30 years we have not evolved. We're still in the 90s, and I love the 90s, and I love the archival pieces, and I love the heritage, and I love the history. But again, I'd rather buy the 90s version, vintage, than this. And of course, Gianni had a vision. Of course, he had a very clear concept of where he was heading before he was unalived. His last kind of genius design pieces were these Barocco prints, the Teatro prints, the Étoile de la Mer prints. But like that's all first half of the 90s. Imagine if Gianni were alive or lived longer. Like this was the prime of his creative career. Had he lived longer, he would have evolved from there. Like he would have delivered so many more highlights. He would have delivered so many more transformations of his style, right? But we lost him way too soon. So it feels like his evolution was interrupted abruptly, and Donatella was not capable of continuing the evolution, but rather she kind of stuck there, She kind of couldn't budge forward. She tried, bless her heart. She tried. She did try. I've been following her career throughout these decades. She did try stuff out, but it was all lackluster. It was like missing his soul. So as sad as I am to see her, go, I think she should have become a brand ambassador like 20 years ago. Somebody else should have taken the lead 20 years ago, not now, not 30 years later. You know what I'm saying? Because she's a great brand ambassador for Versace, and she's gonna be a fantastic brand ambassador. But having had her guide this brand the past 30 years is what ruined the brand, in my opinion. Okay. In my opinion only, and allegedly. Brown Barrett says that flat hair makes them look like they're going bald or sweaty. Bring back big hair. I mean, I'm fine with the thin hair. It's just, we remember them from the 90s with these prints. in the prime of their youth with the volume and the wigs. So, like, this is not an evolution from 30 years ago. This is not like, okay, let's go out with a bang. This is not a look where we have come after 30 years. This looks like we're doing the same from 30 years ago, but toned down. I'm like, oh, so we waited 30 years for this? Okay. You know what I mean? I'm like, if you're going to go out with a bang after 30 years and you're going to give me the same prints from 30 years ago, and you're going to give me the same models from 30 years ago, then do something to make me remember this moment. Yeah, this looks like Versace for H&M again, you know. Okay. So anyway, other models are also included. Like there's a plethora of friends of the house: Natasha Poli, Saskia De Brauw, Liu Wen, Mika Argañaraz, Mila van Eaton, and Jackie Hooper are featured in the campaign together with Kristen McMenamy, Amber Valletta, Anok Yai, and many more. Karen says, feeling is believing, but the material looks bad quality too. Yeah, especially how the shine of this thing looks like the worst polyester. You let one rip in this thing, and you're gonna ignite Miss Thing. IYKYK. Get rid of the belts, get rid of the jewelry, get rid of it, says Kelly. Ilfara says, don't go mad. Fashion is in a critical moment. Yes, we know. But this is beyond the mere fact that fashion is in a critical moment. We've had problems with Donatella delivering. It's been 30 years. This is not, yeah, fashion might right now be in a critical moment, but Donatella had 30 years to fix this. She didn't. That's what I'm saying, you know. Like, she had a chance to fix this. She didn't. 30 years, you guys. So let's see if that other guy that they now hired, if he's going to be any better. Yeah. Okay, so that was our Claudia Schiffer moment. Okay, thank you. Yeah, hold on. I do have more breaking news.
Lisa tip $15. Happy belated birthday, Dacob.
Thank you, Lisa. Wait, let me add Lisa first before I tell you the breaking news. Thank you, Lisa. Very, very kind of you. Here you are. And okay, we got more breaking news. Speaking of Kate Moss apparently just went bankrupt with her company, and her company being her beauty brand Cosmos. Kate Moss's beauty brand Cosmos is entering liquidation, you guys. We'll go. What can I say? We love you, Katie. We love you. And I remember just a couple of years ago when Katie did the Vogue interview where she's like, "What's in my bag?" And she had her Birkin, and she was taking stuff out of her Birkin, and most of the stuff she took out of her Birkin was her newly launched Cosmos beauty range. And her favorite was this thing. I can't go that far. Those little droplets. She said that's good for the face, but you can also drink it, and she will like drop them in her mouth and say, "This is a youth elixir. This is a youth elixir." And yeah, Kate Moss beauty brand Cosmos enters liquidation proceedings after 3 years. Gosh, has it been 3 years already? Yeah, 2022, I remember she launched it. And she was like showing off all of this. Yeah, 3 years in and nobody's buying this stuff. What do you know? And so that's kind of sad. But I'm sure she I don't know what I don't know. I'm sure she had some form of protection. By protection I mean insurance or something. I don't know. I mean, she has investors probably. I'm sure she didn't just like put up all her own money into this. 3 years in, and she's already calling it a day. You know, according to the filing, Cosmos owed about $3 million to its creditors, the majority of which was owed to Moss's personal talent agency, Kate Moss Agency. The company last submitted its financial records to Companies House in 2023. Moss is the majority shareholder of Cosmos, followed by a boutique brand incubator called Warsaw Labs and 3 separate individuals. So she's basically giving herself the money back for failing at the end of the day. You see, she's a clever girl. She's a clever girl. So good luck, Katie. No matter what you do next, I wish you all the best. You know, yeah. Cinnamon says, I don't even know she had a brand. Yeah, back in 2022, we spoke on my channel about Cosmos when we were talking about Kate's Vogue video of like, what's in my bag? And she had most of these items in her bag back in 2022. That live stream is still up on my channel if you wish to check it out. Boy, how time flies. So there's that for ya. How about that for ya as news? Oh, then I got Shein lying about their sales prices. Remember a couple of weeks ago or months ago, we were talking about some other brand that was caught in Europe because they were not disclosing correctly sales on their online website. Like they would say, oh, this used to be $10, now it's $5. But then people realize, wait, it was always $5. You just now change the price and say it used to be $10. So now after the sale, it's $5, but it was $5 when it was at full price just a month ago. So Shein was now caught in France. Well, not now, years ago, but apparently this went on for years. And they admitted their fault, and they were playing this game of fake sales, fake price reductions. So, like I said, something would cost $50, but then when the sales came around, they lifted the price to $100, and then they kind of slashed that price to $50, claiming that they're giving you a 50% reduction, when in reality, they're not. They upped the price before they reduced it to make it appear like it's cheaper. But then also, Europe in general, I think some countries in Europe, if not all of the European Union, has a law that you have to showcase on your website in the past 30 days, what was the lowest price for a certain item on your website? Any item. So basically, if I wanted to, purchase this Barbie lippy on the Mattel website and they're having a sale currently, like in Europe, they would have to tell you, like underneath a thing, they would have to tell you like, okay, this lipstick in the last 30 days, the cheapest price it had was $1. But now currently it's at $10, reduced to $5. That's what you get on European websites. Like they have to be very transparent about that. And good for the European Union for fighting for the consumers. So Shein was caught kind of not playing that game correctly, and now they're going to have to pay for having tricked the system. So, but they have admitted their faults and they claim that they have fixed the issue. And I'm like, you fixed the issue. I'm like, you did this on purpose. Don't make it sound like it was a glitch in the system. You know what I mean? I hate when like they're like, yeah, okay, we're gonna pay the fine. We're gonna pay whatever we need to pay. Oopsie. We'll fix the problem. I'm like, it was not a glitch. You did it on purpose because you wanted to trick people into believing that they're going to get a really good deal. And also they play these games of saying like, the sale ends in 15 minutes. You only have 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Girl. Anyway, good luck to Shein. I hope they get their shit together. But that just happened in France. So the verdict is in. They're going to pay. Oh, Chan, thank you so much, sweetie.
Chan tipped $10. So happy to catch you, Liv. You are looking good as always. Hugs.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Chan. You know, I took a shower. I washed my hair. Took forever to dry the hair. You know, feeling some type of way. Waited. Here you go. Waited for the Chanel show to, you know, go live, and now we're gonna review it as well. Can you believe? Oh, and then somebody else. Rosanna Navarro. Let me add Rosanna Navarro as well. You're gonna pop up any second here. But I'll already start writing her. There she is.
Rosanna Navarro tipped $15. So belated happy birthday, Dacob.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Rosanna. Oh boy. Oh wow. Okay, very artistic your name today. I had to look at that, Rosanna Navarro right here. But we did it. Oh, this is so nice. I love this yellow dandelion sunflower camellia from Chanel, because we will be reviewing the Chanel Haute Couture show today that just aired a couple of minutes ago, Fall Winter 26-27. Hi, Chris James, sending love from Lee and Y. Thank you, sweetie. Love to you too. The flower looks pretty. Thanks, Kelly. All right, let's dive into an interesting one. Hold on. What the hell? No. I cannot have. Something opened on the other computer and my thing like just collapses. Okay. 7 luxury summer trends. And I have them here. With a collaboration, Long Island. Okay, LI is Long Island. Yeah, abbreviations and I do not work. Okay, so let's film this, you guys. This is going to be interesting. My hair will collaborate because my hair is not collaborating today. Okay. Now, hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to my channel. Let's touch base on the top 7 trends for this summer. Whoop, whoop, whoop. 2025. Very, very interesting. Let's see what is bubbling on the surface of this very, very sad landscape that is the world of fashion at the moment, if we can still call it fashion. Nata Dita in the live chat says, oh no, I'm scared already. I know, you guys, this is going to be a doozy. So everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Thumb up the live stream or thumb up the video if you're watching this later. Subscribe. Let's get to 100K. And let's start with the first picture. So, modern boho vibes. So we got modern bohemian. This summer is all about a fresh, polished take on boho style. Think flowing fabrics, relaxed shapes, and rich details, like silky dresses and breezy blouses with elegant accessories. It's bohemian, but grown up and sophisticated. Now, of course, this is something we've seen, I don't know, a gazillion times before, and we're probably going to see it another gazillion times later. It is, isn't it? Says it looks AI. That's because it is AI. That's because it is. In fact, we are entering this new era where I was reading in a couple of articles collecting all the different trends that they're kind of claiming are coming out. And then I thought to myself, instead of showcasing the products that these articles are showcasing because they want to sell those products that they're showcasing with affiliate links, I'm like, no, I'm not going to give them that. Let's instead prompt Bubbles to generate a visual for the description of the trend. That way, we don't have to show the actual product that somebody wants to earn money off of selling as commission, writing an article just for the sake for selling. I'm like, no. We're going to let Bubbles create something. Kari says we're not elves. Period. Natadita says, well, I'm not against that. It works in summer. Well, yeah. I mean, a moo always works in summer. Let's see what's the second trend for summer 2025. This is the next trend. Deep chocolate and coffee tones. Brown is having a big moment, from rich mocha shades to dark chocolate hues. You'll see these tones everywhere in sleek leather bags, summer dresses, and shoes that work for both day and night. I always love brown. Love brown. Love it. From the monogram Louis Vuitton canvas to really deep chocolate brown hues that Chanel sometimes makes with their leathers. Rarely, but they do make them. And when they do, I'm all like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. And gold hardware. So like gold with brown. Marina says anything coffee works for me. Kari says, j'aime le chocolat. Yes, obsessed with brown tones, says Siobhan. Kelly says, I love brown too. It's elegant. Yeah, brown is gorgeous. I adore brown. So to be perfectly honest with you, for me, brown would always be a timeless thing. You know, brown for me is not a trend this season, but the articles are reporting brown being a trend this season. I'm like, brown for me is always in. It's timeless. Can you believe this was also an AI image? Anyway, 3. Trend number 3. The rise of longer shorts. I love this look. And I think this is better than whatever Dingleberry did for Schiaparelli, but we digress. The rise of longer shorts, and this is AI. Okay. Ultra short shorts are taking a back seat to tailored knee-length styles. Bermuda cuts and structured shorts offer a more refined option. You can dress up or down, perfect for summer days or casual evenings. I mean, I'm not a fan of the short like this in this combination, but hey, this I can see as a trend. Like this can be something that every gazillion years comes back as a trend and hopefully goes away sooner than later, but it is what it is. Still better than what Dingleberry did, in my opinion. But just saying. So, and I think it's better because of the costume jewelry. I think that's what elevates this. I like the necklace and the brooch that they positioned on the shorts as a kind of the AI. Well, we don't know what this is. Anyway, food for thought. food for thought. I know people are complaining about AI, like, oh my God, they're stealing the creative input of people. Yeah, but that's the new age we're living in, and you got to make yourself irreplaceable. And if you can't, well, it's game over, baby. So you have to find a way of not being replaceable by AI. So let's see. Trend number 5. Trend number 4. I mean, instead of running away from it, it's here to stay, you guys. Instead of running away from it, the sooner we adapt to it, the better we're going to deal with it. So I'm dealing with it in the best way I can. Number 4, romantic sheers and lace. I don't see any lace here, nor do I see any sheers. Okay. Delicate fabrics are taking center stage. Expect sheer layers, pretty lace trim. Yeah, so that's number 5. Okay. So let me cut here. Sorry, guys. Let's do, okay. Number 4 would be pastel color palette. Summer 2025 is embracing gentle, creamy colors, pale pinks, soft blues, buttery yellows. These light pastels are everywhere, from occasion dresses to laid-back vacation outfits, giving everything a dreamy vibe. I love a good 50s pastel moment. Eggshell, sandy, dusty pinks. I'm all for it. Love the colors. You just gotta look good in them. These colors are not for everybody, you know. Pale it is, says Kari. Yeah, pale it is. There you go. I don't mind this look, you know. Also, we've seen the trad wife trend already happening not just this year, but last year, the year before last year. So this is kind of the continuation of the trad wife theme that we've seen in the past years. But also, I want to say this is something that is definitely, it matches the times we're living in. I have a feeling, you know, this kind of going conservative deeper and deeper into stripping us away from all that we took for granted. We're not having it anymore. So perfect example. Stepford Wives vibe. Yeah, definitely. Let's see what trend number 5 is. Trend number 5 is romantic sheers and lace. Delicate fabrics are taking center stage. Expect sheer layers, pretty lace trim, and subtle embroidery. It's all about soft, feminine details that add a touch of romance to your look. It's kind of the opposite of the pastels we've just seen, isn't it? Unless this is not something that you're going to wear only at home for your hubby. IYKYK. But yeah, this kind of, you know, the sheer textures, it is giving negligee, isn't it? So it's a trend. I wonder if people are going to wear this outdoors or only indoors. Who knows? But there you go, another AI image. Let's see the next trend. The next trend is relaxed, quiet luxury. Minimalism is staying strong, but with a softer approach. Think comfortable yet high-end shapes, subtle draping, simple sandals, and understated jewelry, effortlessly elegant and easy to wear. I don't mind this. I think this is okay. I mean, unless it's not like a really, really hot day and you don't want to like overdo it, you're going to sweat like crazy in this stuff. But in the evening, this could be really nice, elegant. You can play with the shapes of the jackets, the pants, and, how you want it to be tailored. Um, how is the lapel? Are we going into these oversized lapels? Are we doing more like a 40s lapel? Are we doing, like this can be very cute, very, very cute, and very comfortable for both genders, really, with or without sandals, but this looks really nice. I don't mind this. And then, yeah, we do have this brutalism of living in the bunker, in the cement fashion bunker, you know. So there's that. And then number 7 would be focus on craft and handmade details. Luxury brands are highlighting artisan techniques. Look for pieces with hand-stitched embroidery, special textures, and unique finishes that make your outfit feel one of a kind. Uh, eh, yeah, I mean, it can go either way. You can overdo it, or you can underdo it, or you can do it just right. And I feel like this is overdone. Um, but I've just watched an interview with Courtney Love. She was on a podcast with Bella Freud, and it's on YouTube. Go check it out. So Courtney Love, everybody who kind of visits Bella Freud on her podcast, they lay on a couch, very Freud, and they just talk while they're laying on a couch. And Courtney Love was wearing a very intricate kind of sheer shirt with a lot of embroidery on it, but not like this. This looks like it's done on a mass scale. Hers looked like really hand embroidered, very fine details on a very sheer texture. Now that, as a focus on craft and handmade, I would say yes. It looked amazing on her. So I guess it all depends on what exactly it is, right? So, but anyway, and yeah, if you want to update your wardrobe for summer 2025, they say these are the perfect trends as a starting point for you. They say they're versatile, elevated, and designed to make you feel amazing without trying too hard. Which one's your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. A thumb up this video, subscribe to my channel, and let me know, did we miss a trend? Would there be a trend you'd rather see than any one of the 7 that we've listed here? And which one would it be? Love you loads. Never give up on love. Bye. So that's that. And let me just add a note to edit because the order was not right. Oh, good morning, Gloria. How are you feeling, empanada? Are you feeling any better? The minimalist pant outfit was good, yeah. Speaking of Gloria, we got Chaliwada. Hi, Isaac. Thank you so much. Thumb up the live stream. um, yeah. Okay, so become a member today or a patron and join us in the after show, because today, after this live stream, we're going to jump into the second live stream, which is exclusive to members and patrons. And since the after show is the first after show of the month of July, it is also open to Tier 1 members and Tier 1 patrons. Every other week, all the other weeks of the month, the after show is exclusive to Tier 2 members and Tier 2 patrons. But today, it's open also to Tier 1 members and Tier 1 patrons. So join now, you guys. And I have another topic for you, which we're going to touch base on right now. Believe it or not, let me just fix my lips. And believe it or not, we have a topic. Yeah. I need a lippy. Anyway. Okay. So, oh, you're feeling better? That's good to hear. Good to hear, Gloria. Okay. Oh, Han Solo, thank you so much.
Han_Solo 2001 tipped $20. Happy to catch a live on a damp, rainy European afternoon.
Oh man, is it raining? Well, I hope if it's raining that at least it's not too hot, because there's nothing worse than like humidity and heat. Oof. And I'm gonna try to do man, I tried to do a lightsaber. Han Solo right here, and then there's a lightsaber there as well at the end. I mean, you can't really make it glow. How can you? We don't have like a glow, like neon pens. But there you go, Han Solo. Thank you so much. So yeah. Okay, so we got legal issues, you guys. And today's legal issue is Lululemon. I just cut my lip. How the hell did I cut my lip? I cut my lip. Hi, Terry. Good morning. All right, let's do this. Hi, everybody. Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. We got ourselves another lawsuit right here. I got the documentos. Lululemon versus Costco. I know. Can it be any more ratchet than that? Everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Subscribe, thumb up the video. Let's get to 100K. So Lululemon claims that Costco ripped off our leggings. I'm like, oh, quel dommage, mon Dieu. Mon Dieu. Lululemon is suing Costco over the wholesale retailer's athletic wear. And I have pictures. Which it claims is confusingly similar to its path-breaking leggings, jackets, and sweatshirts, according to the lawsuit filed last Friday in the U.S. District Court of the Central District of California, baby. Can you believe? So the article, gosh, there are many articles written about this, but one that we're referencing here is by Boing Boing. Boing Boing. So let me show you the picture. And okay, so here you go. This is one of the claimed infringements of copyright, right? Or registered trademark. We have the Lululemon Scuba product. And then we have the Danskin half zip hoodie front. I guess Costco, Lululemon. Point 56 of the lawsuit's claims, and these are pictures that were used in the lawsuit. Upon information and belief, defendant imported into the U.S., distributed, advertised, marketed, offered for sale, and or sold at least some of the Danskin half-zip hoodie products using the phrase Tidewater teal. Well, what do you know? What do you know? These items violate trademark law, the article says, and the lawsuit claims, because some customers incorrectly believe these infringing products are authentic Lululemon apparel. Allegedly. Okay? So So this is about dupes, you guys. This is about dupes. This time, right? Not like, like saying, oh, fake, counterfeit good. No, this is about dupes. This is a brand that doesn't claim to be Lululemon, but Lululemon is suing them for dupes. Will dupes get banned? Because these are the doors that this lawsuit is opening. Because if Lululemon wins, we're going to set precedent, and then counterfeits and dupes might be leveled on the same category. A counterfeit product is a product that copies the original plus adds the same logos as and the same branding as the original, while the dupe will copy a shape, a form, but will not put the logo of the original on it. There will not be any logo or any branding that is the same as the original. That's a dupe as opposed to the counterfeit, okay? But here we are having a lawsuit for a dupe or against a dupe. Lululemon is suing Costco over the wholesale retailer's athletic wear. The items at the center of the lawsuit include Lululemon's popular scuba hoodies and sweatshirts, its defined jackets and ABC stretch pants that resemble khakis pants for men. And then let me show you the next picture. Lululemon ABC pant front, and then we have Kirkland from Costco 5-pocket pant front. I mean, with the hoodie, scuba hoodie, I saw the resemblance. Here, I don't really see the resemblance. I mean, they're pants. I'm like, I mean, come on. Okay, it's a little bit of a stretch. It's a little bit of a stretch in my opinion, but let's see what the court decides. CBS News notes that Costco's item have already been widely noted for their verisimilitude and hashtags such as #LuluDupe. They claim that these are in use online, allegedly. The Washington Post recently ran an article about them, cited in the lawsuit titled, "Is that hoodie Lululemon or a Costco dupe?" Very interesting. And I mean, in the lawsuit, United States District Court, Central District of California, Lululemon Athletica Canada Incorporate, and Lululemon USA Inc. plaintiffs versus Costco Wholesale Corporation, the defendant. Case number 225 CV 5864, complaint jury trial demanded. They're demanding a jury trial, okay? And here is the front page of said lawsuit. That's how it looks like when you file, okay? They filed, baby. They have filed. In the introduction, they say, Lululemon is a path-breaking athletic and lifestyle apparel company founded in 1998 in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. Canada. Lululemon designs, manufactures and distributes innovative, unique, and high-performing apparel, footwear, and accessories that have achieved remarkable consumer success. Since its inception, Lululemon has been pioneering products that are sought after by athletes, as well as a growing core of consumers who desire everyday performance wear consistent with their active lifestyles, including Lululemon's popular scuba hoodies and sweatshirts, defined jackets, and ABC pants. As a design and innovation-led company, Lululemon has invested substantial effort and resources to develop, promote, and protect its brands and innovations. Lululemon's product design process is driven by extensive research, guest feedback, and testing to develop high-performance products with innovative design concepts, impressive construction techniques, and strategic fits. As a result, consumers in the United States and around the world recognize, enjoy, and rely upon Lululemon's trademarks and creative designs as signifiers of Lululemon's high quality and high performance products, placing them among the most recognizable athletic and lifestyle apparel in the world. Lululemon files this action as part of its intellectual property enforcement efforts directed to retailers who have chosen to copy rather than compete. Costco has unlawfully traded upon plaintiff's reputation, goodwill, and sweat equity by selling unauthorized and unlicensed apparel employing knockoff, infringing versions of plaintiff's well-known trade dress and design patents, the infringing products, and to recover fully for the monetary damages and significant harm to Lululemon's brands and reputation caused by defendant. You guys, this is really interesting lingo because Lululemon writes this about themselves, right? So in the lawsuit, could you imagine the judge having to read through all of this and like having to read like Lululemon saying like, we're amazing, we are the bomb diggity, we are amazing, we're amazing, we're great, we're the best. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. And Costco, no. Costco's copying us. How dare they give us money? Thank you. And that's it. We want a jury trial. Thank you. I'm like, okay, Lululemon, like, girl. What do you guys think? Are they going to win? Avaris says the Lulu trial. Oh, like Lululemon? The Lululemon trial. Ah, I see what you did there. Oh, no, I did that. Gustavo says, what? Blah, blah, blah. These are Bass Pro Shop pants, says Karen. Oh, the Lululemon. Oh, Cinnamon Roll said it first. The Lululemon. No. This one, credit to Cinnamon Roll. I just saw it in the chats. Finley says, spoken like a true commercial, baby. Right? Yeah, it's giving me total... Yeah. They probably had a wheel they spun for what company they were going to sue for duping them, says Karen. Velasquez says, Delirio. Teresa McGuire says, this is laughable. Hundreds of gray pants on the market look just like that. They are deluded if they think they can win. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you guys think? Does Lululemon stand a chance of winning? Are they even going to go to trial? A jury trial at that? Let me know down below. Thumb up the video, subscribe. Let's get to 100K. Love you loads. Bye. Can you believe the delusion? The delusion, baby. And now the moment we have all been waiting for. We are going to review the Chanel Haute Couture Fall Winter 2025/2026 collection that has just aired a couple of hours ago on the Chanel YouTube channel. Yes, Kari. Chanel! Rosana Navarro says, before Lululemon, there were leggings from Nike. They just twisted it a little. Nike can sue Lululemon then. They can try. Anybody can sue anybody. Fun. Yeah. No, Mahora, it's not the first collection with a new director. It's rather the last collection before the new director. Oh, Terry, thank you so much, my love. We got yellow today.
Teresa McGuire tipped $25.
Yes. Let me add Terry to the list. We got today sunflower yellow. Right here, Terry. Oh, this flower is so beautiful. I love the yellow. We're filling it up very nicely. Very, very nicely. Thank you guys so much. Oh, we got Kenny. Yes.
Teresa McGuire tipped $5. From Kenny.
Thank you, Kenny. Let me see, where do we put Kenny? I think we should put Kenny here. Let me add Kenny. Yeah, when we get into these inner petals, you know, guys, it gets harder to write properly. Okay. It's a little bit wonky. Hold on. The Y is a little bit like, no, you know what? No, it's okay. Kenny, there you are, you're right there. See, it's because it's three-dimensional. You have to kind of like bend it. You see the K, the E, the N, and then the Y. There you go. Three-dimensional, baby. That's our camellia. The yellow is really cool. So, I lost my lid. Oh, man. Really? Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, my God. Wait, did it fall? Oh, you guys. Okay, I don't know where it is. Stuff has been you know what? Stuff has been disappearing. I lost 2 forks. They're just gone. 2 forks also just disappeared. Like, I did not throw them away. Oh, I found this. Okay, I found it. 2 forks just disappeared from my kitchen. They're gone. Rosanna, I agree. Mahora said, no, that's piss yellow. Rosanna says, if that's the color of your pee, you got to check your kidneys. Go to the doctor, Mahora. We told you. All right. Time for a seance, says Karen. Yeah. Hi, Letty. How's it going? Glad you're with us. Yeah, you're just in time for Chanel, baby. No, Debbie, nobody's eating in bed. You should feed the spirit of your house. The spirit took the fork. Say that again. Siobhan says, wow, yeah. I see how selective application of copyright law works out for some people. Yeah. Nectarine says, have you seen the debut from the new guy at Celine too? Oh, God, I'm just trying to avoid it. Was it any good? We can talk in the after show about it, but, you know, I'm just like so sick and tired of all of this. My hair's all over the place. Okay. So anyway, my hair is like, it's again at that length where I'm like, what am I going to do? It's so long. I can't control it. Oh, it was not good. Hold on. Oh, it was not good? Like not good at all? Well, that's kind of sad. I mean, is it sad though? Oh, you're watching Formula One. I heard people left the cinema midway through the movie because they hated it so much. The Brad Pitt movie. No, I did not cut it. Are you kidding me? No. I should though. It's like so long. Like what are you going? Yeah, people left. Kari says he put smileys on the bags. Oh my God. Stuff goes missing in my house too, but we have had haunting here for decades, so we just blame the ghost. Terry, way to go. Befriend the ghost. Oh, Nectarine Man, you nearly did that with 28 years later. Yeah, I cannot. I also am not a fan of that franchise, but oh well. Yeah, leaving mid-movie is bad. Yeah. Anyway. Michelle S. says, the minute Formula One became a thing in the US, it got ruined, in my opinion. Oh, Michelle. Possibly, though. You might be onto something. Malka says, I lost a teaspoon recently, but I eventually realized I did throw it away with a cup of yogurt by accident. Oh, no. Oh, is there any chance you can repurchase it? Karen, I haven't seen Chanel's collection yet. I have no clue what you're talking about. What book? I don't know. I'll just watch it now. I would just download it right before the live stream, and now we're going to see it together. So it's taken from the Chanel YouTube channel, falls under fair use because we will be reviewing it. However, I will be using copyright-free music, if at all.
Chanel! Chanel! Chanel!
Monsieur Manuel says, I watched you from the start with your blonde hair. This is actually ash blonde, you guys. This is my natural color, and it's ash blonde. And I'm seeing a little white hair right up there. We're going to pluck that little sucker. Got it. So this is ash blonde. Believe it or not. It's a weird color. It's like meh. But you know what? I'm fine with it. I've kind of, yeah. It has a smidge of red in it. Mahora says, someone gave my homegirl a trim in her sleep. No. I don't know why you keep saying somebody cut my hair. And nobody cut my hair. No, it's not light brown. I've been to the hairstylist, and this is ash blonde, you guys. This ash blonde. We're doing very okay. Yeah, this is the vibe. Just use your hair to not see the world anymore. That's the best. And that's that. No, Monsieur Manuel, if I bleach it now with this length, it would break. So I have to cut it short and then bleach it. But I don't, it's like I've been there, done that. I don't want to do it again. I want to do something else. Always evolve, never look back, people. All right. So, the last Chanel collection designed by their interior design group without an artistic director. Haute Couture, Fall Winter 2025/2026. Fair use. Reviewing it from the YouTube channel of Chanel. Let's go. Oh, that's very old school Chanel, I see. This is what Coco used to use back in the day. And Carl would also use that special door frame. Fall Winter 25/26 Haute Couture. Okay. So was this in the Grand Palais? Yeah, that's a classic Chanel doorway. How very prêt-à-porter. How very minimal. I'm like, oh, okay, and they want $60,000 for this? Good for them. I love that it's all white, though. It's like a clean slate. Maybe they're doing this on purpose to be like, hey, I love when a designer dares and just goes there and does just one tone. Oh, those camellias are interesting. Okay, now we're moving on to beige. So Versace did this in the 90s while Gianni was still alive. He did one collection of everything white. Madonna was there as well for that show, by the way. And I remember he gave an interview saying, oh, I was really scared of doing the entire collection in white, but it worked out well. It was so awesome. One of Gianni's last collections, by the way. We digress. So we got the Chanel beige colors. Yeah, I really don't like when they do these long tweed jacket dresses. They never look good on the body. They don't flow right when you move. Like this as well, I don't like it. But I guess for the Middle East, the more body's covered, the more you're going to sell it. So I guess they're kind of, you know, working for that clientele. But when it comes to tweeds and this type of texture tweed, shorter is better. You want a tailored jacket. You don't want an entire dress made out of it because you see, it doesn't move right. It's stiff, but not in a good way. It's not stiff enough and it's not soft enough. You know what I mean? To be used in such long capacities. And I never liked those shoulders when Chanel does. And this is something Carl used to do a lot. These like weird rounded off. I do not like these Chanel shoulders. Never did. Never did. They're too restraining. They make you go like this instead of opening up, you know? This is a better shoulder. This one is better. That's an interesting little material there, like tweed-esque. We've seen them use these fluffy tweeds in the past, you know. It's not a new textile for Chanel, but yeah, you gotta be so skinny to pull this off. Because if you're a little bit more fuller, healthier looking, you're gonna look like a little snowball if you wear that. You know what I mean? I guess what I'm trying to say is Chanel is not trying to design for fuller people. Oh, I don't mind that look. That's referencing last year in Marienbad, isn't it? It's referencing that movie that Coco Chanel designed the clothes to in the 60s. Oh, a little military touch. That's from the Carl archives. Oh, that's a nice jacket. Yeah, that's a good old classic Chanel. That peplum cut out at the bottom, that's interesting. Like a chevron-y pattern. They got their sequins in. You know, just to kind of say, hey, it's haute couture. We attached every sequin by hand. That's why it costs $150,000. These are little feathers. As cuffs. Oh, wow. What is this? This is so ugly. Oh my God. What a monstrosity. And boots. Thigh-high boots. Oh, the combination of text. Oh, we got a bib. We got a bib. This time on a top. Sometimes they don't combine the textures proper. I do not like these thick these skirts. Oh, that jacket is kind of interesting. But again, very YSL, isn't it? Oh, this is not good. Oh, the model looks interesting. The model is interesting. The dress, however, no. Oh, no, this is terrible. Oh, my God, these different colors of gold and bronze. Ooh, no. The jacket is interesting. And this I don't mind. I know, yeah, this is giving me 20s with an 80s little plastic gold touch. That looks like silk, doesn't it? Oh, the dégradé. Oh, we're having a dégradé. The ombre is the dégradé. I'm loving the dégradé. I'm just not a big fan of the top. Okay. Oh, look at this little lady. Oh, hello. Did you get lost? Look at her like Bambi. She's just like, yeah. She's just like, yeah, where do I sit? Yeah, this is a classic Chanel. Not the boots. The boots are preposterous, but the dress is okay. Very archival. Very archival. Oh, the belt is treacherous. And that thing hanging off her back, no. Let me see the front of this. Wait, is the skirt open? Oh, okay, it's open. Is it me or was that fit a little bit off? Oh, this is interesting. This is interesting. This is giving me motorbike vibes, but it's elegant for the red carpet. On the right body, and that model has the right body. That piece looks great. Oh, this we've seen already. This is like one-to-one copy from some collection that they've already done. It's the shoulders for me, you guys. I don't know. I do like that piece that doesn't have the shoulders. Oh, you just know Kristen Stewart is gonna wear that shit on some red carpet and she's gonna look like a buffoon. Yeah, this very Y2K. It has its place. I don't mind this one. With the fringes. This is giving me Carl vibes. Like you can see how they're taking stuff from the archives, right? Everything looks slightly unfinished. Everything looks like the design team did not dare to give these pieces a signature. Like identity, you know what I mean? That an artistic director would give, like their own signature so that you know it's them. Like you can see how the creative design team left this open. Like they did not dare sign it. You know, it's bland because it has to be bland. But I don't mind it. I mean, it's wearable. Some of the pieces. It's just, oh, I hate this silk chiffon, whatever this thing is that they drape like double. The skirt material. It's too thick, but not thick enough. I don't know. No. I feel like they've used this exact same textile for the cruise collection in bronze and gold. I'm like, are you recycling that in black for haute couture? Ooh. Yeah, no, this is, no. No, this does not look good. It also does not look like Chanel at all. With the belly button like open and, you know, like it's not, it's vulgar actually. The back looks nice. Everything is covered like a cape, very Star Wars. But the front, Oh my God, this is a no, you guys. Oh, hi Lars. Lars says, how do you want them to give a signature if they can't write? Oh, the shade. She dropped the mic. Yeah. I get it. The applique, they added all these little flowers and petals by hand. Ooh, wow. So here, we're going to charge you $150,000 for like, okay. But like Chanel has been doing these flowerlets for a century now. Give me a break. Like, you know, the flowerlet alone doesn't justify the price. Although they wanted to give it a little bit of a tiger animalier vibe as well. The back, very Star Wars-y. The front, no. I love the gate. Can I keep the gate, the classic Chanel haute couture gate? I just want that gate. Thank you. Okay, so this is our bride. Final look. Oh, with wheat. Yeah, this is okay. Here in the breast area, very ill-fitted. Look how it scrunches as she moves. That's terrible. You have to learn, Chanel, you have to learn to make a dress move. Look how terribly it moves. When she walks, all of this scrunches up like, you know, like it does like, it's, look under the boob area, you see? You see how it does? And that's, it makes it look stiff in a bad way. It doesn't flow with her. This is haute couture, people. This is not pret-à-porter. You cannot have that mistake. The fabric should not be that stiff. You see how it does that as she walks? Terrible, terrible. When she's standing still, it's a beautiful silhouette. I love her hair in the back, especially. I love the wheat. You know me, Chanel and wheat. I love my wheat for Chanel. And I love how they did this little dégradé of these little, whatever they applied to this tulle or chiffon, whatever it is, to make it like sparkle and then fade into mattified. Love that, but girl, it's not made to move. It's made to just stand still in it, not even to sit in it. Okay, one final look. And look, I like the idea of most of these pieces being white and beige. Okay, sure, they have some reds and blacks in there, but it's like very white and beige for the most part. And now to think of it, this is a fall-winter collection. Hold on a minute. I mean, apart from few jackets, this looks like a spring-summer collection to me. Right? Am I wrong here? I mean, like, yeah, there are a couple of tweed pieces, but I would say more than half the collection is spring-summer. Mahora says, global warming, babes. Tat says, it's all right. It's a safe collection. Yeah, I guess they played it extremely safe. Like, this is forgettable. Nobody's going to remember this collection. You know what I mean? 2 years from now, there's nothing memorable here. And like I said, even that gate, we've seen it before. It's a classic Chanel staple, but I just want the gate. You can keep the clothes. So one last look from the internal creative design team. Thank you for watching. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. And this is the last we're going to see of them. The next collection is going to be by Mathieu Blasi. Aperol Spritz says, already forgotten. Zeitgeist, how's it going? The bride is giving medieval vibes. Kelly Carrick, I don't remember it right now. You're forgetting it as you're watching it. Terry says, thought you weren't supposed to wear white after September. No, you're not supposed to wear white just after Labor Day. But then the day after that, you're allowed to again. Karen says that wedding dress makes me want to cry. Everything is just safe and boring now, says Evatrice. Yep. 2 years from now? How about 2 hours from now, says Nectarine Man? Let's forget it immediately. Michelle, Ren Fair costume and spo vibes. Lucky Ladybug, I didn't like anything. The fabric and cuts horrible, and the colors so depressing. Yuck. Gustavo Fernandez says ugliness done in a bad way. Kari says boring. Monsieur Manuel says this team will be fired. I don't think they can that easily find like these Le Petitments to replace them to do haute couture. I mean, some of them have been working there for decades. Malka says the tailoring of the wedding dress was sad. They have this tendency of like fitting stuff loosely, kind of referencing the 20s silhouettes with the lower, hip. I get it. But this, you can do that, but then make sure to use a textile that flows properly with the body. It doesn't appear too stiff like you're in a plastic tube. Tad says haute couture is just not the same anymore, period. Yeah. Yeah, Karen, you can be comfy and not look pinched and bunched. Evatrice says, love that little blade on you, Dacob. Oh, braid? The little braid? Thank you. The little braid. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi, Louie, member for 55 months, tier 1, Chanel. Anyway, yay. 55 months. Look at you, Louie. 55. 255, Louie. 255, baby. Very symbolic that today, of all days, when we're reviewing the last Chanel Haute Couture show from the internal design team, you got the 55 months. Thank you, Louie. So we'll go, you guys. Here's to you, Camilla. Chaliwada. Well, what do you know? Bubbles is a little bit slow. Claudia should have been there to close a real chapter. I agree. Let me eat one of my little grape gummies. I need some sugar. My Japanese grape gummy candy. Not sponsored, by the way. Although I should be, but here, this is what I'm eating right now. Kasugai grape gummy candy. Yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Lucky ladybug. We need a design to come up with the time. We need some simple lines and colors that give you a feeling of comfort. Folks want simple and looks that remind of better times, my opinion. Mm-hmm. Those are good, says Louis. Ken says that wrap-up is cute and better designed than anything in the Chanel show. Oh, bless. Chanel should have had the candy package color. It's a good one, right? I like this color too. Both of the colors are nice, the purpley and the pink one. And the white outline as well, because here you have a little bit of white outlining the logo. They should apologize to Virginie Villases. It is, isn't it? Well, you guys, what can I tell you? Get ready for the after show. Today, Tier 1 and Tier 2 members, as well as Tier 1 and Tier 2 patrons, get access to the second live stream, which is going to begin shortly after this live stream ends. So, for now, I hope you had fun today in the main show, and I hope you thumbed up the show, subscribed, and, well, had fun throwing shade at whatever relics or derelicts are left of the fashion world. But for now, I want to say thank you, mods, for keeping us safe. Hit it, Bubbles.
A special thanks to the mods in the fashion bunker. That's Mahora, Audrey, H, Gloria, Kev, Nicole, and Terry. Bubbles loves you.
All right. Heart for the mods. Heart for the mods. Hut 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 for the mods. And then, hi, Andrew. Andrew, hi, yeah. How's it going, sweetie? Hi, Joy Love C. And Shaban says, thanks so much for the show and the chat. Thank you for tuning in. And now, we'll go.
Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, would go, would go, would go, would go, would go. Would go, 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 would go.
Also, I want to say thank you so much to Shannon for this lovely birthday present. Shannon gave me an incredible birthday present. I just haven't had the heart to open it yet because I love the packaging. It's the Takashi Murakami onion head. And then the Takashi Murakami wrapping. Inside is a perfume. I'm not gonna unbox it. I just want to keep it closed for a little bit longer. I am cherishing. See what I did there? I am cherishing the packaging for a little bit longer. But Shannon got me the cherry perfume, the Takashi Murakami cherry bottle. Well, the bottle with the cherries on it. So anyway, collector's piece. I love Takashi's cherries, and she got me the bottle. So thank you, Shannon, so much. I shall unbox it, but for now, I'm just enjoying the visuals. the eye wants its part as well before we actually get to the product. And you know what I mean? I like to see. Also, like, I like the idea of my birthday lingering longer. So I have some of the packages just standing there unboxed on the table, and I look at them and I'm just savoring them a little bit longer. I guess it's okay. You know what I mean? Oh, hi, Jackie. She put a spell on you. Yeah, that is. That's a good one. IYKYK, because Jackie knows the cherry perfume is spell on you. Good one, Jax. So we'll go. Living ferret. Where's my living ferret today? Oh, let's do luck. Living ferret. How with these tags?
Living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret, living ferret.
And it fades. That was the living ferret. But then we also got a dying ferret. Is it gonna be a red one? Oh no! Oh no, dying ferret.
Dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret, dying ferret.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda.
You want a Barbie lippy? You want a Barbie lippy? You want a Barbie lippy? You ate the Barbie lippy. You want a second Barbie lippy? You want a second Barbie lippy? Listen, Linda, I know I'm going to be looking for them the next live stream. I'm going to be like, where are my Barbie lippies? And then you're going to be like, oh. It's such a fabulous T-Rex. Such a fabulous T-Rex. With your little tiny handlets. We should do nail polish there. Anyway, okay. Well, that was Linda. And who's next? Oh, right. The gag reflex. Yes. No gag reflex. No, Linda is a professional, Mahora. Linda has been around the block a couple of times. And that lack of gag reflex. Oh, you know what we're obsessed with? A miniature. Look, I need a snack, but I'm on a diet. So I'm not going to do the chicken McNuggets in the full-blown size. No, honey, I am dieting. I'm going to do the miniature version of the chicken McNuggets. And can we talk? I am obsessed.
I am obsessed. I am obsessed. I am obsessed. Oh, oh.
I mean, you guys. Isn't this adorable? This is the Lil McDonald's that they're serving these days with their Happy Meals. They have like 21 of these. Also, hashtag not sponsored. Oh, Andrew, where's the Birkin? Oh my God, Andrew, thank you for reminding me. My co-host, the Birkin. Actually, let me show you. It's in its dust bag currently. Hi, say hello to everybody. Miss Thing.
Hello.
Hello, okay. Oh, there. Beauty sleep. Yeah, well, because, you know, it's very, very early in LA. Very, very early. So this is how I keep this. Take this off. Oh, and then you can take like that off. And that off. Oh, there you go. Good morning. Good morning. You want a coffee? You're upset that I woke you up? Well, they demanded it. Don't complain to me. The people wanted to see the Birkin, and now you're upset. Okay. Yeah. My Birkin is always very upset with me. The Birkin needs a Red Bull. Oh man, I love how the Togo leather, it softens up and it kind of starts, slouching. Chef's kiss. Anyway, this is my co-host, the Birkin, 35 in Togo leather, gold hardware. I love you, Birkin, and I know you're telling me that I look Paul. This Birkin is treating me like Anna Delvey would treat anybody. Period. Oh, Andrew says mine is like 20 years old and is super tired, needs a Red Bull. Cinnamon Roll is like, no more Red Bulls for me. Anyway, thank you for asking for the Birkin. Of course, it's here. So there you have it, guys. Oh, actually, we do have Baby Yoda, but I'm going to try to turn the screen green for Baby Yoda because I want you to actually be able to see Baby Yoda. In that special little green feature. Hold on a second, because we're going to do cha-cha-cha-cha, but, look at this, look at this. Baby Yoda, you're invisible. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta go into the light, Baby Yoda. What? Yeah, no, I mean, you're still alive. Just go into the... Ah, there you are. Look at that, Baby Yoda. Oh my God, everybody can see you. We'll go, we'll go, we'll go, we'll go. Okay, cha-cha-cha-cha. Okay, hit it.
Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ciao.
There you go. Aren't you something? Look at you, all green and visible. Okay. Yeah, what are you going to do now? Bye. That baby, that Yoda. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, staying with us today. See you in the after show if you are a Tier 1 or Tier 2 member, Tier 1 or Tier 2 patron. We got stuff to talk about in the after show as well. And for everybody else, thank you so much for your love and support. Until the next live stream, never forget to never give up on love. It's been 2.5 hours already. Well, what do you know? The fabulosity. Perfect timing. You know what I mean? Because like when we go into like the 3, 4, 5 hours, the live streams, I don't know. Let's see how many views this gets. I'm experimenting with the different lengths for the live streams, because the algorithm keeps changing and there's a different algorithm for the live streams as opposed to the algorithm for the posted videos. But we love you, YouTube. You are a kind and gentle YouTube. Never give up on love, guys. See you in the next one. As Wendy Williams would say, grab a snack and come on back to the after show. Love you loads. Bye.